Lone Star Gridiron is looking for interns. Over the years, we have helped dozens of students get jobs in sports media. If you want to shortcut your path to a career in sports media, click on the internship link on LoneStarGridiron.com. All right, everybody, join me in welcoming the one and only Coach Gary Joseph from the Katy Tigers. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate you inviting us to be here, and looking forward to it.
Cool. So let's just jump in. What do you have coming back?
We got some good football players coming back. It'll be interesting and things. We had 8 defensive starters coming back, which for us is quite a few things. Of course, one of them, one of our better football players, defensive line, he's been moved offensive tackle and stuff and things. And great leader, great kid, and it immediately made an impact on our offense, being able to move him over there and things just because of his leadership. And he's one of those kids that the kids magnetized to him. He'll go out and hardest working kid we got in the program, and he kind of brought the other offensive linemen with him and brought them together. We had 3 of them coming back and stuff, so it just helped us immensely from a leadership standpoint and things. So we have him coming back. We've got our running back coming back, Trey Hill. He's a 2-year starter, and that's probably the position we've got the most depth at, and it's good, but, you can't get only one ball and stuff too and things, but, I've talked to some of them about moving around and, getting them on the field, but we're going to have some depth at running back, and that part is good. Our quarterback is going to be a 3-year letterman and things.
Nice.
He hadn't started the last couple of years, but he's backed up. His dad's a coach and stuff, so he understands what it's about and what it's going to take and things. And I'm very confident in him and things. But for us, it all starts up front on offense and things. So we feel like we have the opportunity to have a good offensive football team. It's just we're not going to sit there and throw it 50 times a game, but we're going to be effective in what we do. And I feel like we have the capability of throwing it and catching it and stuff. So that part of it's good. Defensively, we've always prided ourselves in playing great defense and stuff. And of course, you're only as good as your last game, and we struggled a little bit against North Shore and stuff. But with the people we got coming back, I feel like we have a chance to be good. I've got a cornerback that is going to go to Kentucky, but he had an opportunity to go where he wanted. And, he had a great spring. He ran a 10-200 meters and stuff, so he runs well and things. And he's not just a great football player. He's a great kid and a great leader and stuff. And you ought to hear him talk to the kids. It's like having a coach talk to him. Of course, his dad coached. Was a college coach for many years and stuff, but just a fantastic type kid and things. And he's a leader of our secondary. We got 3 of them coming back in the secondary, so we're looking forward to them and being much improved. And and our linebackers, I've got a couple of them that have going to have the opportunity to play at the next level and things. So we've got some experience there, and I've got 3 kickers coming back, and one of them was the extra point field goal guy was 55 out of 56. So he's pretty consistent, and there was 7 out of 8 in field goals. So that helps kicking game wise to have a little experience there and things. But with our non-district schedule, we open up with Dickinson and Coach Nelson, and we had a Donnie Brook last year and things. But they'll be well coached, and they'll tax our kids early on and stuff. But you want to find out for district where you're at. We'll play a Tascadena next, and then the MAC kid is probably as talented a running back, quarterback as we play all year long and things. So it'll be good. It'll help us grow up and things. So we're looking forward to it.
Excellent. Let's talk about district. How do you think district's going to shake out? Obviously, the Tigers are the favorites. So how do you think the rest of the district will?
It'll be probably more balanced. Jordan is probably the most talented team in the district and things as far as just straight talent. They have 2 of their football players, 2 of their starters played for us as freshmen and things and stuff, and they moved over to Jordan. They're good football players. They're good kids and stuff, but they've done a real good job of establishing that program over there. And they've been very consistent, about what they've done. And they did a good job. I think they're, going to be all right. Tompkins will be always there. Todd does a good job. McVeigh does a good job with his kids and things. The 3rd and 4th spot are going to be up for grabs, I think. And there's some talent there, and just consistency and things and stuff. But I think Cinco will be okay. But Pato, they've got one of the bigger schools in the district and stuff, and Coach Hicks has done a good job of reestablishing that program there. So it'll be a pretty balanced district.
Yeah, back when a dozen years or so ago, did you ever think there were going to be that many schools in the district?
No, and of course, I first went to Katy. Of course, it's going to age me, but there was two schools.
Right.
It was Katy and Katy Taylor and stuff and things. But the place has grown, and it's still growing. They've already put high school 11 on the board and stuff and things that. It's just it's almost unbelievable. The growth that's been out there and things. Because you hope they grow the right way and stuff, and you'd hope they'd give everybody the opportunity to be successful in things, and from a numbers standpoint and everything else like that. But the administration is there at Katy High School, and they do a good job. Our building principal lets me hire good coaches and things, and they're good coaches, they're good teachers. Part of what coaching about is teaching and things. But he's let me hire good people, and it helps the stability of the program.
Definitely. Well, this is the lightning round. I'm going to say two things. You tell me which you prefer. All right, Willie Nelson or George Strait?
George Strait.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Hoodie or polo?
Polo.
Buc-ee's or Whataburger?
Buc-ee's.
Okay. Ribs or brisket?
Ribs.
Queso or salsa?
Queso.
Coach Prime or Coach Saban?
Well, I'm old school Saban.
There you go. Cowboys or Texans?
Better not say the Cowboys, because I'm used to them. I want to get, but both of them are, year four, and I've got coaches on staff that, they're gung ho for both of them. But I'm not.
You're not going to fight that battle.
I can't go against either one of them. But I hope both of them are successful.
Longhorns or Aggies?
Oh, you're putting me in a bind on that now. I love the people at A&M, and the people of Texas have been great to me, and I've got a lot of great friends there. So I'm not going to go there.
I love it. Well, this might be another one of those. When you're coaching, looking across the field at another head coach, who's the biggest challenge in Texas high school football?
Oh, God, there's so many great football coaches in Texas and stuff. Coach, you can't sit and narrow it. There's not many you play that you walk on the field and think that you're going to out-coach them.
Right.
And that's the great thing about being a coach in Texas is you're going to face good coaches and good people every week.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Out of your current coaching staff, who is the funniest?
Probably. I've got some characters. Tim Ripperger, he's been with me for 22 years and stuff and things. So yeah, he's probably the funniest in things. But he's a Yankee too. He's from Kansas and stuff. so that's, it's about what you would expect.
I love it. Well, Coach Joseph, gosh, I want to thank you so much for sitting down with me, and best of luck this season.
Thank you. Appreciate you having us.
Thank you.
Hey Coach, Lone Star Gridiron has been the leader in Coach's Show podcasts for 20 years, and now you can get your own Coach's Show podcast each week during the season as a fundraiser for your booster club. Yes, booster clubs all over are using these podcasts to help their sports programs. You get to share the stories of your program and your kids to a huge audience and make money. We started with just football, but this year have expanded to make them available for all sports. Call 713-269-4620 to find out the details and get your Coach's Show started.